idea. Oh, we're being filmed.
You're being filmed. So, where is this your sketchbook?
It is.
It is, yes.
They're absorbing it now.
It's a touching book.
It's a touching. Oh,
Part of it's
Fold in
touching.
stitches.
It's.
Shall I hold it?
Yes. Would you? Let's see.
Start from the beginning.
Yes, and tell me your name.
My name's Chris Ritus. I'm from Austin,
Okay, Chris.
and this is my book, Stitches and Folds.
Stitches and folds.
Yeah, the front wasn't as successful as the rest of it. There you go. There's the title. This is the Kimono Choir origami. This page has words for folds in the earth, so I used the background of a map, topo map.
Topo map.
I didn't know these words until I started doing this book, and I looked up all the folds of the earth. Okay, this is a clock, a stitch in time, a stitch clock. You getting too much reflective?
No, I can't quite see my own camera reflection, but I think it's doing it. I think it's picking it up.
Okay, we could.
Stitch in time. So
Yes.
white yarn stitches.
And then in the back, this is the back of the clock, and it has a pun on it too. Behind the times. Because it's, it's the back. Nobody really wants to look at the back.
You gave it a label. You
Yeah.
gave it a name and a reason for being.
Right. Okay. And then these are puns on stitch and fold. Shall I read it?
Please.
He had her in stitches. He was not wearing a stitch. And then folds. We have a lot of. There are a lot of ways to fold things. Fold up, fold down, fold in, fold out, fold back, fold under, fold away, and you can unfold and enfold. I didn't have time to do art on all the pages, so I did words.
Oh, that is pretty
And this
good.
is a.
The word text is as important as the art.
Yeah, well, I wanted to keep the theme. And these are just, different colors and textures and pictures. It's a fold out that does this thing.
Ah, interactive.
Okay, and here's my poem of words about folds. Corrugate, conduplicate, crease, drape, pleat, furl, pucker, ripple, rumple, tuck. It has a kind of an awkward phrasing.
Yeah.
Okay, this list is edible and inedible objects that are folded.
Taco, blend, strudel, burrito, omelet, turnovers, quesadilla, ribbon candy, fortune cookie.
It brings it out of the book, as it were, into the
Yeah.
three-dimensional world
Yes.
around us.
Do you want to read the others?
Accordion, babushka, billfold, card table, fan, kilt. Yeah, you can't fold the kilt, I guess. Or you can't eat it.
Kilt has
It has
yeah,
a fold
you
in.
can't eat it.
Leaflet, map, origami, pocket knife, and sofa bed.
Nice.
I like this.
Okay, and here's the
Like that.
quilt.
Oh, yes.
Some stitching, and I wrote another story. This is a short, a mini story. The story unfolds as he folds in the egg whites. He had returned to the fold and explained how his fold boat business folded. Afterward, he folded his hands. So,
Very creative.
the
A lot of
quilt,
thought has gone into this
Yeah,
story.
serious.
and that's the back of the quilt.
Oh, I like that.
There it is.
And these are just other stitch. These are like stitch words, but I didn't have any poem to write with them, so I just wrote them down.
Whip stitch.
Wonderful.
Different kinds of stitches.
How long
I like that.
How long did it take you to do your sketchbook?
Well, I don't know hours-wise, but it took me about a month from starting it to. I think the conceptualizing was a couple of months worth.
Yeah, you thought about it for a while.
Executing it was a month, just over that period of time that I did it. And here are some other stitch type words. Knit, purl, tuck, baste, whip, quilt, sew, mend, embroider, serge, darn, crochet, couch, and smock. Different kinds of stitching. And this is a woven piece that I did. I just took the same yarn I did
Beautiful.
making the clock, and I did a weaving with a frame on it. I'm shaking it too much. Here we go.
Beautiful.
And it's tactile, so people
Sure
like
is.
touching
Sure
it.
is. That's such an original idea. This brings the art of the book to
I guess
a new
so.
level.
And that's just the back. Okay, and these are formula. Fold and stitch equals tuck. Fold and stitch equals pleat. Stitches and folds equals smocking. Those are different sewing techniques that you end up with. Smocking is what it's called if you fold and stitch at the same time. Okay, and this is the grand finale. This is the visual
Ta-da!
feast.
Ah, that is a visual.
The only stitchery I did was on the
Yes.
paper at the bottom.
Isn't that pretty?
And then the rest of these are cutouts from a fashion, fashion history book. There you go.
So
And then the
very nice.
last
Fine
page.
sketchbook.
And the last page.
The last page says "out of time,"
Out of time.
and that's the end.
Thank you, Chris.
Great, you're welcome.
That's really
Thanks
fun.
for showing
We're proud
interest.
of your sketchbook. It's going to tour the
It was
world
a
with
lot of
ours.
fun.
Are we
Yeah.
going to meet again next month?
Yes, we should take a group
Yeah.
photo.